Hey, what's up, my cochinos and cochinas? I'd like to welcome you back to another fucking video. Today, we're gonna get intimately involved with some Mexican food, all right? I got a Monster also on deck to get the party started, so I'm gonna crack that open first because I need it. And then we got an Asada Burrito from a little place here in Stockton called Chapala. It's a little, I guess you would call it like a little taqueria, like just on the corner in the older part of town. But they're delicious, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get into it because I'm pretty hungry. Now notice, I said, before I even took a bite. That's how us fat people do. If you watch mukbangs, you're gonna realize we're gonna say, before we even eat it, because we already know it's gonna taste good. They also gave me some salsas. I'm gonna try to eat this without making a mess. If you guys know the pro tip, you know. If you don't, that's how you do it. You take a bite of the Asada Burrito. Then you take a shot. You could get your burrito, pour the sauce on, and make a fucking mess. But that's not how I get down. And by the way, you must be wondering, come on, bro, where's the story time? I don't have one. Not one that I can think of. A shot of salsa. The salsa is pretty good too. I'm gonna get instant heartburn. This Monster's okay. I think I like the sugar-free Monsters a little bit better. I think they're sweeter. You're probably like, come on, bro. How the fuck are they sweeter if they're sugar-free? They don't have sugar. It's because they use sweeteners, bro. They use alternative sweeteners, artificial sweeteners that are like 100 times more sweet than sugar. I will tell you this one story. I was working out at the gym. I still spilled some. That's never fun because I hate wasting food, you know what I mean? You gotta finish your food because there's people starving in Greece. All right, so this one time I was working out at Planet Fitness, right? How in the fuck? There's like food spilling out. I don't know where it's coming from. I think it was coming from the foil. Anyways, if you guys know about Planet Fitness, let me know below. But I was working out at Planet Fitness. And I guess it was pizza day. I didn't know nothing about that, bro. I just signed up for it because it was the closest place in the area. And it was only like 99 cents a month or something. So I was like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? That ain't shit. I'll pay that. And so I ended up signing up and I was working out and it was like a pizza day. So that fueled my workout. Not the pizza, But the fact that there was pizza, I was working out, you know, I was kind of like just taking it all easy and shit, you know, and I found out there's pizza. So I got some energy because I was like, oh, I'm going to eat some pizza when I'm done. I'm going to grab a slice. So I had like the best workout I think I've ever had in my life. I ran like 20 miles. I just spit something. I ran like 20 miles on the treadmill. I did about 30 minutes on the elliptical. Then I did the stair climber for about 4 hours. And then I did, you know, like just weights and shit like that. By the time I was done though, a lot of the pizza had been gone. There was only like a few slices, and I was just like, man, those are just the ones that people didn't want. It was hella cold. Excuse me. So I ended up, you know, talking to the staff, and I was just like, man, that's all you guys got left. I was like, man, well, it helped fuel my workout and it made it harder. You know what I mean? It made it real hard. Nice and hard. So they said, we actually saw you work out. You know, let us buy you something else since we're almost out of pizza. Anything you want. I was like, all right. Well, there's this little taqueria next door. This one was called, what was it? Tepa Taqueria. Taqueria. I know I'd be saying it all wrong, shouldn't I? Anyway, it was called Tepa. I was like, yeah. Can you give me a Carne Asada Burrito from there? And they're like, done. So they ended up hooking me up, buying me a burrito. I was just sitting there grubbing. There's like a little lounge area in the front. I was just sitting there grubbing, living life. By the way, in case you're wondering what's in this, it's just refried beans, Spanish rice, and asada. Now, I prefer whole beans in comparison to refried beans in a burrito. But for some reason, this place does it really good. So I don't mind it. Anyway, I'm sitting there, I'm just grabbing this big ass fool walks in. Now I say big, I don't mean like swole. I mean like hella heavy, you know what I mean? Like he was like a good 600-pound life cast member size, you know what I mean? Like he was big. So he comes in. Oh, this is cool. I ain't tripping. I thought like, damn, bro, you're improving your life. He asked if we could sign up. He's talking to the staff. He's like, can I sign up? So they get him all signed up and everything. And he's like, yeah, so you guys have pizza day today? They're like, yeah, we do, but it's like first come, first serve, you know what I mean? And he threw the biggest fucking fit, bro. Like this was a male Karen, King Kong kind of, I don't know. This fool went off on the staff members. I came back eating my burrito like, man, these people are hella cool. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I should do anything. This ain't really my business. But if he gets too disrespectful, I'm gonna have to put this fool in check. But I started thinking like, what if I fight this dude and shit and he falls on me, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna be able to get up. I'm gonna suffocate and die and shit. But anyway, you know what I mean? He kept disrespecting. And it was crazy too because he was sweating profusely, meaning he was sweating a lot while he was throwing a fit. And he was breathing hella hard like he was gonna have a heart attack and shit. So he kept going and going, and I was almost done with my burrito like I am now. And he ended up calling one of the girls a bitch. You know what I mean? She was hella cool, bro. She was like a teen. She was just doing her job and shit. And I just kind of, you know, at that point was like, man, I gotta say something, you know what I mean? That's like, that could be my daughter or whatever. So I was like, hey, bro, It ain't their fault. It's first come, first serve. Plus, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be here just for the pizza anyway. That fool got livid, bro. He tried to get all up in my face and shit. And I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, I was like, bro, you need to quit disrespecting. He was yelling at me, spit on my, like, he didn't spit on my face, but you know what I mean? He was so close, getting all crazy and shit, that there was like pieces of spit getting on my face. So at that point, I just fucking was like, let me just bring this fool to his knees because he's being a little bitch. So I just, you know, cocked my fist back and punched that fool in the fucking stomach with everything that I could. Knocked the wind out of that fat fuck. And then he, you know, nothing against fat people. I'm a big dude too, but anyway. Knocked the wind out of him. And then he fell on his knees to the ground. And at that point, I was, you know, I could have stopped, but I just punched him in the face. And then he ended up falling back on his back. And then I took off, you know what I mean? I didn't, you know, I know that the staff probably didn't want me to do that. They didn't really want me to back them up like that on that level. And I don't know if there was like if they called the police or if they were waiting for me to come back. I never went back after that because, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if as soon as I went and I'd be working out, they'd call the police and be like, this is the guy that assaulted that guy. So I never went back. So, yeah, it was crazy. That's my story. I just bounced out. Couple pieces of asada in there. So again, Planet Fitness is a cool place if you like to grub. I don't know how they do it nowadays, but back then they used to do it pretty cool. I can't lie. So let me know below your crazy stories at the gym. You know, I don't know. Let me know below. Hit that like button, subscribe. See you guys on the next video, homie.